The Senate took the first step towards repealing the Affordable Care Act after a marathon overnight voting session. The bill now goes to the House. And this morning, House Speaker Paul Ryan said the law is collapsing.
We want to make sure that we move these things concurrently at the same time, repeal and replace. We need to show that there's a better way forward. We need to show that even though this law is collapsing, we can bridge ourselves to a much, much better system. The pillars that we stand upon with replacing Obamacare, more choices, more options, lower prices, and more control over your own health care. Those are the things that we all believe in. We're completely in sync, planning on a daily basis with the administration for how to roll all of this out, and that's what we're doing.
But the race to repeal that law could result in a side effect that benefits the wealthiest Americans. John Harwood explains.
Senate Republicans have taken a strong first step toward repealing Obamacare and cutting taxes for the wealthiest investors. The budget resolution they passed early this morning allows them to erase Obamacare's tax and spending provisions by simple majority vote, which means they don't need any help from Democrats. Now, while debate has mostly centered around health insurance issues, the tax implications are substantial. Obamacare relies for much of its financing on extra hospital insurance and Medicare taxes on incomes above $200,000. Eliminating them would mean a tax cut averaging $49,000 for households with incomes of $1 million or more. And for the top 400 U.S. earners, the tax cut would average $7 million, according to new calculations by the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities. That could set up a collision with this principle offered by Steven Mnuchin, President-elect Trump's choice to be Treasury Secretary.
Any reductions we have in upper income taxes will be offset by less deductions, so that there will be no absolute tax cut for the upper class. There will be a big tax cut for the middle class, but any tax cuts we have for the upper class will be offset by less deductions that pay for it.
Though Mr. Mnuchin was talking about a broader tax reform effort, his remarks underscore one political vulnerability of the Obamacare repeal effort. President-elect Trump promises to reveal his replacement health care plan once his pick for health secretary wins confirmation, but there's no consensus within the Republican Party yet. For Nightly Business Report, I'm John Harwood in Washington.